Do you want to navigate tough conversations with grace, make clearer decisions under pressure, and truly understand yourself and others on a deeper level? For years we were told success is all about IQ, yet we've all met brilliant people who struggle to connect, to lead, or even to keep their cool when it matters most. There's a more powerful factor at play, one that quietly shapes how you think, relate, and lead. This isn't about feel-good fluff, it's about rewiring how you operate. Stay with me as we explore the profound, practical science of emotional intelligence and how building it can elevate your success, your relationships, and your well-being. Here's where we're headed. First, we'll reveal why emotional intelligence, EI, is the silent architect of real-world results. Second, we'll map your emotional landscape so you can actually see what you're feeling in real time. Third, we'll master self-regulation under stress with a simple pause technique you can use today. Fourth, we'll build empathy and relationship skill so your conversations create trust instead of friction. Finally, we'll turn insight into action with daily EI gym habits that make this stick. If IQ is processing power, emotional intelligence is the operating system that lets you run the programs that matter. Self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and clear communication. You can have world-class technical skill and still lose the room in 30 seconds if your tone is cold or your timing is off. Picture two equally skilled surgeons delivering the same news, one clinical and distant, the other calm, human, and clear. Both did their jobs, only one truly helped. Or picture a leader in crisis. Low EI spirals into blame and panic. High II slows the room, names the reality, hears concerns, and rallies focus. EI is how your intelligence becomes impact. In classrooms, sales calls, team huddles, and friendships. It's the difference between being merely right and being truly effective. You cannot manage what you do not notice. The foundation of EI is self-awareness, recognizing what you feel, when you feel it, and why. Most of us use three labels: happy, stressed, tired, when in truth our inner world is a full-spectrum palette. Expand your vocabulary. Are you irritated, resentful, indignant, or outraged? Are you content, optimistic, proud, or joyful? Precision reveals patterns. And don't just look in your head, look in your body. Emotions are physiological events. This is interoception, sensing your internal state. Where does anxiety live for you? Gut, chest, jaw? Where does ease live? Shoulders, breath, face? When you can feel an emotion's signature before the story takes over, you get to choose your response instead of being carried by it. Two practices make this real. Journaling, not a diary of events, but a daily inquiry. What did I feel? What triggered it? What's beneath it? Mindfulness, brief moments of observing thoughts, feelings, and sensations without fixing or judging. Together they turn fog into a map. Seeing clearly leads to the next pillar: self-regulation. This isn't suppression, it's skillful steering. Under threat, the amygdala can hijack the prefrontal cortex and push us into fight, flight, or freeze. Great for tigers, terrible for email. The antidote is the art of the pause. Use stop, interrupt the autopilot. Take a breath, slow and low, let your physiology help you. Observe, name the thought, name the feeling, note the impulse. Proceed, choose your next move on purpose. This can take 5 seconds and change the outcome of a meeting, a message, or a marriage. And when hard feelings arise, treat them as data, not dictators. Anger can signal a crossed boundary. Sadness can signal a real loss. Fear can signal preparation is needed. Listen for the instruction, then respond with intention. Emotional intelligence turns outward through empathy, understanding and sharing what another person feels, and through relationship management, which is applying that understanding to communicate well. Most of what we say never leaves our lips. It's in our eyes, tone, posture, and pace. Train your attention to notice tension in a colleague's shoulders, a friend's tiny pause before I'm fine, the energy of a room before you speak. Then practice active listening. Give undivided attention. Reflect back what you heard. It sounds like the deadline and the uncertainty are piling up. Ask one clarifying question. Validate the feeling without needing to agree. That makes sense? Or I can see why that's frustrating. When people feel seen and safe, defensiveness drops and collaboration rises. In conflict, regulate yourself first, then get curious. Swap. You're wrong for help me understand what matters most to you here. Trust grows at the speed of felt understanding. EI is trainable. Think of daily reps, not grand overhauls. Start with micro habits. Morning check-in. What am I feeling? Where do I feel it? What do I need? Midday stop, before you reply to anything charged. One conversation per day where your only goal is to understand, not persuade. Evening reflection. What was one emotional challenge? How did I handle it? What's one tweak for next time? Layer in simple rituals, a 2-minute breath before tough meetings, a brief intention, be clear and kind on a sticky note, a boundary phrase ready to go. I'd like to think about that and circle back. Remember emotional contagion? Your state sets the tone. Calm and clarity propagate. So do panic and sarcasm. As you practice, you'll feel the ripple effect. Teams steady under pressure, kids co-regulate with your calm, friends open up because they feel safe. Progress, not perfection. You will still get triggered, you will still miss cues, that's okay. Notice, repair, and keep going. Mastering your inner world is how you lead in the outer one. Emotional intelligence turns knowledge into wisdom, urgency into effectiveness, and everyday moments into trust. Start with one breath, one label, one pause, one act of listening. Stack those small wins and watch your conversations soften, your decisions sharpen, and your relationships deepen. The next emotion you feel is your next teacher. Will you listen?